Welcome to elevated understanding. You've sensed it growing under your skin, that electric certainty that your life is about to surge into a new realm of possibility. If your pulse quickens at the thought, slam that like button, subscribe for more revelations, and comment 77 to declare to the universe that you're ready for the next level of alignment. Chapter 1. The unmistakable pulse of a new reality. Everything changed the moment you caught yourself wondering, is this real or am I imagining it? That question arose because the signs became impossible to ignore. Sudden flashes of intuition, random doors flying open, people appearing out of nowhere to aid your journey. It felt as though the universe took a deep breath and exhaled a wave of synchronicity over your life. Gone are the days when you could chalk it up to coincidence. There's a current pulsing through your circumstances, weaving them into a tapestry that spells out your forthcoming breakthrough. But let's acknowledge a tension. You've also been wrestling with an undercurrent of doubt, that cynical voice hissing that it's too good to be true. This friction between expanding faith and lingering skepticism is normal. You've been through enough betrayals, near misses and illusions to distrust an easy miracle. Yet this time feels different. A deeper resonance you can't dismiss. Friends or family might sense your restlessness and try to tether you to realistic expectations. They don't comprehend the cosmic magnitude swirling around your choices. Yes, a wave of divine alignment is rolling in, and you stand on the shore, half daring it to wash over you, half terrified of what you must leave behind. Because stepping into a real-life dream isn't just about receiving blessings. It's about shedding the illusions that kept you complacent. You might have to relinquish old alliances, outdated mindsets, or even entire career paths that no longer resonate. Your spirit has outgrown those constraints. Why is this alignment happening now? Because you've done the groundwork. Each heartbreak, each near collapse, each moment of raw perseverance proved your sincerity to the universe. You've shown you're willing to forge ahead, even when shadows block your path. Heaven pays attention to souls who refuse to surrender. It's that combination of unyielding faith and consistent action that sets the stage for a glorious reveal. This moment is your cosmic standing ovation. The watchers, some silent, some openly critical, may watch from the sidelines, perplexed at how your life is morphing so rapidly. But they weren't present for the nights you knelt in solitude, forging resilience from mere desperation. Accept it. Embrace it. Let it reorder your life's details. You're not just a bystander in your story. You are a co-creator with the universe, an emissary of unstoppable emergence. The illusions that once caged you have collapsed, and all that remains is a horizon wide open with possibilities. The biggest question is, will you trust this wave of alignment, or will you let fear anchor you to a shrinking comfort zone? The energy building inside you says you're beyond fear's domain. You've earned this. You're standing at the threshold of a dream turned reality, poised for a leap into the unknown. Once you leap, you'll understand that the universe's plan for you was always more magnificent than you dared to imagine. Step forward. It's time. Chapter 2. Liberating the true intent of your soul. The flicker of possibility ignited something primal within you, a yearning to live beyond superficial patterns and soul-depleting routines. This yearning is your soul's original intent roaring to the surface. For too long, life's noise drowned out that voice, telling you to play it safe, to fit into society's mold. But now a cosmic hush has fallen, allowing that essential self to speak. It says, you were never meant to remain half awake. Think back to your childhood, or an era before cynicism lodged itself in your heart. You glimpsed visions of a future brimming with meaning, love, and fearless creation. That feeling, that bold promise, never truly died. It only went dormant, overshadowed by life's betrayals and the dull routine of practicality. With each heartbreak, you built walls around your hopes, mistaking that fortress for protection. The cost. Part of your soul remained in chains, whispering for release. Suddenly, the universe responded to your unspoken pleas. Signs, synchronicities, and intuitive hits started layering your days, urging you to see that your captivity was self-imposed. The watchers might scoff, calling it New Age nonsense or wishful thinking, but it resonates in your bones. You're more than the roles you perform or the tasks you check off. You are an awakened being, forging a path that merges the intangible and the tangible. The illusions that once bound, you lose their grip each time you honor your inner voice. This liberation demands humility and courage, a willingness to face the illusions you wove to blend in. Because the truth is, stepping into your soul's real intent can upend the illusions of identity you've cultivated. Jobs might have to go. Relationships might need a major revamp. Entire dreams might need reworking. You could feel naked without the camouflage you once considered indispensable. That vulnerability is the price of authenticity. Yet, once you taste the freedom that follows, you realize it was never about what others think. It's about what your soul requires. In this raw unveiling, hidden talents and passions you downplayed begin to surface. Maybe you've been dabbling in a creative hobby only to realize it's actually your life's calling. Or perhaps you sense a pull to serve a cause you once overlooked. As these urges intensify, doubt tries to muzzle them. The watchers do too, urging you to remain small for convenience's sake. But your soul's voice now roars with too much force. The illusions that once caged you can't hold an awakened lion. Embrace the swirl of chaos that comes with this expansion. Shifting your entire worldview is never tidy. Emotions from a life of compromise may rise like a tidal wave. Let them. Cry, shake, scream into a pillow if you must. Release the old, stagnant energies. Each tear you shed, or boundary you assert, is a step in unshackling your innate blueprint. In the hush that follows, you feel a magnetic sensation, your life rearranging itself to align with your unleashed essence. Yes, it's terrifying, but it's also miraculous. By liberating your soul's true intent, you align your every action with your inner truth. Even the simplest tasks radiate new significance. And that resonance? It draws in the resources, opportunities, and allies you need. Doubt if you must, but remember, you've outgrown the illusions that once held you captive. Continue to shed them and watch how swiftly the universe forms a new tapestry of existence, one that celebrates the raw power you've reclaimed. Chapter 3. Severing the last threads of self-doubt. Though you stand on the brink of a personal renaissance, a final subtle barrier remains, lingering self-doubt. It whispers that your progress might be a fluke or that you're unprepared to maintain this transformative leap. It thrives in your memories of past failures, using them like daggers to slash your newfound confidence. After all, the Watchers, and even your own mind, once told you that dreams this big were for other people. Breaking those illusions doesn't happen overnight. This final doubt is a shapeshifter, adopting various forms. It might cloak itself in caution, urging you to slow down because it's all too good to be true. Or it can appear as a relentless internal critic, dissecting every perceived flaw or slip-up. You feel a tightness in your chest, or a swirl in your gut, a sign that your subconscious is resisting the demands of this elevated path. Yet you must remember how far you've come. You forged struggles, the brutal tests that tried to grind you into dust, but instead sharpened you into a blade of resolve. Silencing self-doubt isn't about naive positivity. It's about integrating the lessons from your past into a new truth. When the negative voice says, "You're not cut out for this," respond with evidence of your perseverance. List the times you overcame obstacles, found resources in dire situations, or restored your spirit when it was nearly extinguished. That's not bragging, it's rightful affirmation. Real data that stands against the illusions of unworthiness. Consider performing an internal audit of sorts. Write down the negative scripts that resurface. Next to each, note why they're inaccurate. For instance, if your mind claims you always fail, recall specific instances of success. If it says you're not gifted enough, recall the compliments, achievements, or the intangible spark you felt when truly in your element. This exercise might feel awkward, but it tears the cloak from self-doubt's face, revealing it as old programming, not your destiny. In tandem, surround yourself with uplifting energies, people who see your brilliance and are unafraid of your ascension, allies who gently call you out when you retreat into self-sabotage. If such allies are rare in your immediate circle, find them in literature, online communities, or mentors from afar. Every daily immersion in positivity helps rewire your mental patterns. The watchers who drip cynicism can remain at the periphery, but they no longer dominate your mental stage. Ultimately realize, you are not your past mistakes or your darkest fears. You are the culmination of everything you learned and overcame. Each day, you anchor a new identity, forging it through consistent, constructive thoughts. By discrediting the illusions of self-doubt, you create fertile ground for the universe's blessings to fully embed themselves in your life. Think of it like clearing debris from a riverbank. The water can then flow unobstructed, carrying you swiftly to your next milestone. Yes, the doubt may linger, but it loses potency with every refusal to indulge it. Soon, you find an unflinching inner voice that declares, "I can handle this. I've earned this. I will not falter." That chosen moment is when you realize your illusions about inadequacy have shattered for good. You stand unstoppable, aligned, and destined for a horizon that once felt unimaginable. Fight for that clarity. The war on self-doubt. The war on self-doubt is the final step in unleashing the unstoppable greatness meant to define your new reality. Chapter 4. The Art of Receiving Your Blessings. Having burned through illusions and banished the last echoes of self-doubt, you now face a seemingly simpler challenge: receiving. On the surface, it sounds effortless. Who wouldn't want to accept the gifts they've longed for? But in reality, the ability to receive gracefully can be just as difficult as the trials that paved your way. You're used to fighting, striving, and forging your own destiny. Suddenly, blessings arrive with ease, as though the universe is showering you with answers to prayers you nearly forgot. And you find yourself hesitating, unsure how to handle an avalanche of goodness after a lifetime of tension. Part of you might believe it's too much, too soon. Another part might fear that welcoming abundance will provoke envy or sabotage from others. The watchers might smirk, claiming you'll squander your newfound windfalls or labeling you undeserving. Let them talk. Understand that receiving isn't about passivity. It's an active dance. You open your hands, your heart, and your schedule to accommodate the blessings meant for you. In practical terms, this could mean graciously accepting help from unexpected allies, even if pride screams at you to remain self-sufficient. Or it could involve giving yourself permission to enjoy a financial breakthrough without guilt, remembering that wealth can amplify your impact on those you care for. In matters of love, it might require letting a sincere partner truly see your vulnerabilities instead of trying to appear always in control. Every instance of receiving is an act of trust in the cosmic design, a silent statement of faith that these blessings are not fleeting illusions, but rightful expansions of your reality. But watch for self-sabotage disguised as humility. If you find yourself pushing away compliments, ignoring offers, or constantly disclaiming your success with, "Oh, it's not a big deal," examine your motives. That might be the residue of old illusions telling you it's safer to appear small. However, real humility acknowledges your achievements without arrogance, but also without self-denial. The universe invests in vessels that can hold large capacities, love, money, recognition, without fracturing under the weight. By allowing yourself to receive wholeheartedly, you signal your readiness to be that vessel. At times, receiving can also highlight new responsibilities. When career doors open, you might have to adapt to greater demands. If a dream relationship enters your life, you might need to show up in vulnerability, healing old scars, and learning new forms of devotion. Receiving isn't a static moment. It's an evolving commitment to honor the blessings by meeting them with courage and authenticity. Know that these gifts come specifically because you overcame those brutal tests. You're not a fluke who stumbled into fortune. You're a testament to grace meeting grit. So hold your head high. Embrace the offers, the finances, the love, and the opportunities that swirl around you now. Let them weave into your life's tapestry. And as cynics question your sudden luck, you can simply smile, remembering the nights you toiled alone, forging the soul strong enough to handle this bounty. This is the art of receiving, chosen one. Master it, and watch your blessings continue to multiply beyond even your boldest hopes. Chapter 5. Transforming Prosperity into Purpose. Now that you've stepped into a realm of blessings and alignment, the question arises, how will you use it? Does your newfound money become just a trophy? Do these opportunities exist solely for your comfort? True fulfillment emerges when you channel prosperity into something larger than yourself, when your elevated life becomes a force for greater good. First, understand that authentic happiness aligns with meaningful contribution. Those who cling to wealth out of fear often discover a hollow victory lurking behind the accumulation. Conversely, when you invest your abundance into causes close to your heart, whether it's empowering marginalized voices or cultivating community enrichment, you experience deeper joy. This is your chance to dismiss the myth that wealth must be selfish. Like any tool, it amplifies intention. Used wisely, it becomes a catalyst for collective upliftment, transforming your personal triumph into a guiding beacon for others. Second, be open to alliances with those who resonate with your vision. Your new alignment doesn't only attract finances, it draws in collaborators who share your sense of purpose. You may find synergy with an artist whose creation sparks healing, or a mentor dedicated to uplifting young minds. Combine your resources, financial, intellectual, spiritual, and together you unleash an unstoppable current of positive change. The watchers might call this naive idealism, but they've already witnessed your ability to turn challenges into victories. By uniting with like-minded souls, your impact multiplies. Third, stay discerning. Generosity matters, but opportunists may circle, hoping to exploit your prosperity. Not everyone seeking help is honest or aligned with your calling. Trust your elevated intuition. If you sense deceit, walk away. Guided generosity isn't naivety. A fortress with open doors should still have vigilant guards. Boundaries protect your mission and ensure your energy is channeled where it matters most. Fourth, expect your mission to evolve. As you direct your resources toward endeavors that spark your passion, you'll feel your goals shift. You might begin locally, only to feel drawn onto a global stage, or stumble upon a cause you never considered before and discover it fuels your soul. Prosperity acts like a flowing current. Stagnation breeds decline, whereas movement nurtures life. Keep pushing forward. letting each successful step open up new possibilities. Finally, recall the trials you endured to reach this point. Your own struggles now inspire you to extend a hand to those in similar battles. Compassion becomes more potent when tempered by personal adversity. Every life you help elevate reaffirms that your blessings are neither accidental nor purely personal trophies, but tools to uplift the collective. Thus, your prosperity transcends mere material gain, standing as proof of what's possible when cosmic alignment meets unwavering commitment to a higher cause. The watchers may doubt the ripple effect you've set in motion, but you perceive the grand tapestry. Stand firm, champion your calling, and transform your resources into the armor and sword of a warrior, forging a brighter world. Chapter 6. Guarding the Flame Against Future Trials. Even in your newfound alignment, life remains an ever-shifting battlefield. The illusions you defeated can resurface. Watchers might return, and even your mind can slip into old patterns. The question isn't if new challenges arise, but how you respond when they do. Your inner flame, soared once illusions broke, must keep burning through consistent yet adaptable vigilance. Adopt daily or weekly rituals, meditation, journaling, breathwork, to maintain clarity. As you brush your teeth daily, so should you brush off negativity. A brief mental cleanse or gratitude check can prevent minor grievances from snowballing into major obstacles. Guard your environment too. If cynics or old doubts circle back, address them early. Maintain firm boundaries as when you first gained your clarity. You can be kind without granting them a seat at your inner table. This isn't arrogance, it's preserving the vantage point you've earned. Opportunities will multiply now that your magnetism has grown, but not all are aligned with your purpose. Don't say yes to every invitation just because you can. Your prime duty is to safeguard your energy. Choose high-impact endeavors that resonate with your mission rather than scattering yourself thin and risking burnout. Establish a daily reflection period. At day's end, ask, "Did I feed or dim my flame today?" This self-accountability lets you spot any negativity or misalignment before it takes root. Over time, this awareness becomes second nature, solidifying your defenses against future illusions. The watchers, hoping you revert, will find you far too grounded to be shaken. Finally, stay ready to adapt. Spiritual growth isn't a one-time event, but a spiraling journey. Each new level, whether more abundance or recognition, can expose fresh former abilities. Welcome these as advanced training. You conquered illusions once. You can do it again, now faster and more gracefully. This constant refinement ensures your flame grows ever stronger, serving as a guiding light for yourself and others. To life's tempests, no matter how fiercely the winds blow, your flame stands unyielding. It's the beacon that proves, to all, watchers included, that once your heart tastes true freedom, it never bows to fear or doubt again. Chapter 7. Moving Forward in Astonishing Freedom. You stand on the threshold of tomorrow, leaving behind illusions once deemed unbreakable. Elation and calm merge in your chest, reflecting a future that feels both expansive and intimately yours. This isn't mere optimism, it's a warrior's certainty, forged through every struggle and scar that shaped you. Each breath now confirms your chosen destiny. You see opportunities not as accidents, but as the universe's deliberate signals. Strangers arrive with uncanny synchronicities, validating that you're part of a grand design. Rather than hiding your blessings, you welcome them with gratitude. Once, they would have crippled you. Today, you accept each sign with a knowing smile, aware you've been called to this path. Challenges persist, of course. Some watchers will whisper you've changed too quickly or that you're overreaching. Let them watch. Your ascent isn't meant to spare their discomfort. Their reactions mirror their own hesitation, while you advance in a freedom they have yet to taste. Money no longer intimidates you. It's simply a tool to manifest your vision. You invest in projects and legacies aligned with your spirit. This isn't vanity. It's embracing a calling that weaves prosperity and purpose, offering a model for others who yearn to do the same. Your relationships also shift. You refuse manipulative games or environments that demand you shrink. Those who value your growth remain, growing in tandem with you. New alliances form with people equally focused on awakened living. This spark of shared vision creates synergy, fueling creative leaps and personal breakthroughs. In this new dawn, you become a living testament to possibility, not in arrogance, but as proof that anyone can demolish illusions, conquer self-doubt, and transform blessings into tangible impact. The watchers may never applaud, but your example plants seeds of hope in those who catch a glimpse of your journey. You show them real transformation doesn't require luck or privilege. It demands a fierce spirit willing to topple falsehoods and a humble heart ready for cosmic guidance. So, you move onward, forging a future once thought impossible. Each day affirms your right to thrive in breathtaking freedom. Yesterday's illusions have dissolved in the brilliance of your unwavering faith. May every step echo with the victory of a soul unleashed, a vibrant, living dream that has outgrown fantasy and become unstoppable reality.